Hello, everybody. This is Joshua Hayes at BigWaveTrading.com coming to you with the August 4 stock market wrap-up for you to use on August 5th, of course. I'm sorry for the late video, guys, but I had to go and open up a business account and also open up a safety deposit account to put more gold in. And a lot of paperwork got involved, and I ended up finding out that, guess what, Hawaii wants to tax me some more, and they decided to go ahead and say that I need to have a certain kind of license that one of my accountants said I didn't need. Haha. No kidding. You call up the Department of Taxation, they say, hey, guess what? You need this one. No kidding? Like they were going to say no, right? Of course. So they didn't say no, and of course now 4.16% extra off of whatever I made, I now have to come up with. Great, wonderful. And besides that, not only that, but I'm going to probably get assessed back tax fees. So it's been a iffy day, but you know what? My feet and legs look perfect. Looks like they're supposed to look, so amen. God bless. Whatever. Anyway, let's go and look at the market today. The New York Stock Exchange, kind of a dull day. Everybody said today, everybody's like, it's a dull day. But whenever I went and checked my scans, I saw that I had right around 450 to 500 charts to scan. And that tells me this was not a dull day. And in fact, the intraday action then confirms that. As you can see, the market decided to open at 65.65, sold down to 65.07 intraday, and then came roaring all the way back. Ended up closing at 65.69, which is 4 points above of where it opened. So that's a great day. Higher volume once again, and of course, this is a market that decides never base. While this uptrend has been great, what has not been great is the lack of perfect charts. This is the first ever bull market I've ever been involved in since 1996. That's when I started, and that's when I have these perfect charts. iOmega in 1995 was perfect. AOL in 1996 was perfect in its base, almost max stream bop the whole way, breakout, blah, blah, blah. But iOmega, I wish iOmega was still on IntelliChart because that chart was perfect. The base might didn't have max stream bop the whole way, but only had 1 or 2 days of non-max stream bop and being green. So we just don't have those right now. Like I keep saying, the closest one we had was Rhino. And Rhino's base right here was 11 days. What I would like is something like this. Or something like this. Or something like this. Would it be better something like this? So since we don't have any of that and we got such an 11-day base, I couldn't load up. But still, look at even how well this one did. And it was one of my larger longs, but once again, I didn't load up. By loading up, I mean it's not making up 15 to 20 to 25% of my account. Yes, I will get that heavy in one position. So 60% gain, yeah, it's wonderful, but I wish I would have more. The NASDAQ, as you can see, up today to 2011.31, high day 2015.59, so a great, excellent close near the high day. Opened at 1996, so to close much higher than what you were and to even dip down a little bit intraday to 1993, and to do it on higher volume. And BOP actually ticked up, which I normally don't pay attention to BOP, but you know what? The NASDAQ's BOP is looking really good now. However, the correlation with the NASDAQ BOP looking good comes at the exact same time the relative strength line starts coming down. I don't believe it. Yep, I don't have it up, so I can't show you. But anyway, if you look at my arrow, whenever it gets to it, the relative strength line on the NASDAQ is going down since it got its green bop. MoneyStream, though, is saying that the trend is still good if you're long the NASDAQ, but if you're looking for a stronger index, the New York Stock Exchange, or excuse me, the SP 500 is where it's at. As you can see, it was up 0.30% today, higher volume. You got the bullish intraday tail, higher close than open, and it just did better than the NASDAQ. Let's look at some commodities. Gold. By the way, the IBD indexes are leading. Let me go ahead and show them to you, because I don't do this often, so I'm going to go ahead and do it right now. IBD index is IBD 100 index. Look at the daily index. Look at the relative strength line. Oh, well, you know what? It's not really leading. So somebody that's really important, that's a really good investor, told me that it was leading recently, and in fact, it is not. So this goes to show you why I don't have any perfect charts and why I'm still not beating the NASDAQ from the March bottoms. Now, if I would invest all my money in Rhino, yeah, in 1 month I would be up 60%. Or how about my best long, DAN? DAN. I went long here on July 10th, and now it is August 4th, a 168% gain. Did I load up? Absolutely not. But it's up 168, 169%. And not even a month. Once again, look at this. 710.84. Not even a month. 168% gain. Still, how did you know that chart was going to do it? But Rhino, yeah, this one was a lot, and this one probably should have been more, but still, look at that. 60% gain in Not even a month. Oh, well, actually, if I go back here, not even a month. Amazing. So not even a month has gone by, and here I am with a 61% gain in Rhino. That could be a huge position. However, from the March lows, like I said, I'm still not beating the NASDAQ. And that was just proved right there with the IBD indexes. Let me go and show you the IBD 8585. And let me hint to this guy who told me that the IBD index is leading. This is how you tell they're not leading. Look at the relative strength line. Do you see how it's in a downtrend since the March, February lows? Do you see how it's in a downtrend since its May highs? Look at how the index is hitting a new higher high intraday over 200. Yet where's the relative strength line? Oh, not even close to the old high back here in February, March. Oh, not even close to the old high in late May. Oh, or in late April. So overall, not good. So the person that thinks IBD indexes are leading, they are not. That's why you are in 50% cash. That's why I'm in 50% cash. So the most important thing is that if you don't think it's inflation rally, look at gold. Looks like that's moving higher, right? How's that dollar doing? Let's throw up the dollar. Yeah, good. Maybe got a little bit of support still. Would you buy it here? Not if you have any brains. If you had any brains, you would have shorted it here, and then you would have covered your loss here, being disciplined by just using the 50-day moving average. You still would have gotten a 2% gain, and then you would have shorted it here with the breakdown below the 50-day moving average, and since it's still below the 50-day moving average, there you are with a 9% gain. So you would have had a 2% loss, excuse me, not gain. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. So you had a 2% loss here with a 9% gain. Your aggregate up 7% on your short on margin, and if you got 50 to 1, there you go, 350 to whatever. Whoops, didn't mean to go back to the chat room. So let's go and look at silver. I'm sure it probably did better than gold. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful recent action. And as you can see, it's beating gold. And then let's look at platinum, see if it's beating gold. Yep, absolutely. Look at silver and platinum go. Silver and platinum. Maybe shinier than gold. Very pretty charts, though. I know one thing. I just told you I opened another safety deposit box to put gold into it. You want to know why? Look at this weekly chart. Now look at this weekly chart. Which would you rather be long? I think we'll go ahead and end it there. Bullish on the market, quite cautious. I don't like how the NASDAQ's lagging the New York Stock Exchange S&P 500 index. I don't like how the IBD indexes are lagging. And the dollar's ugly. And look at gold go. It's an inflation rally. Enjoy it while it lasts. Oh, by the way, that car program, for any of you out there that's Democrat, don't forget the cash for clunkers actually hurts the poor because poor people cannot afford to buy brand new cars, even with the $4,500 rebate. And instead of being able to buy an old used vehicle, instead this vehicle just gets to be destroyed. Brilliant, guys. Brilliant. You can tell I'm back, can't you? Sorry for you haters. You're welcome for you lovers. Aloha.